The Loud House comic that got someone arrested. Video by CAMG.
The Loud House fan. The Loud House fan.
My fault. I'm done.
And trust me, I'm an expert on this, okay? Throughout my very recent rise on YouTube, I have read a lot of Loud House fanfics and fan comics.
What is this?
Some I made videos about, some
the
I
Loud
didn't,
House
but
comic?
one thing is for sure,
Do I need
they
to
are
tap
all
in?
messed up in some way. But
This
to give
shit look
them
like Gravity
credit, they are
Falls.
also addictive as hell. As soon as I read the first pages of one, some
Let me read this page. I can't believe it. After so many years, I'm finally home. Miss you so much, Mom, Dad.
force compels me to read the rest of them until I reach the point of no return.
I'm
This
reading
happened to
Berserk
me
right now,
with
though.
The comics It's Not Your Fault, Rewrite the Stars, and last year The Secret. I thought that would be my last Loud House fan.
Freak Bulls, man. I know why they get clicks. The Freak Bulls. What was that nigga name that got exposed a couple months ago? Black ass nigga, Lakari. Just Lakari type vids right here. I'm seeing it.
Comic video because I assumed I had already covered the most disturbing comics this shithole of a fandom had created. But what do you know, there's always a bigger fish. There's always some dark corner of the internet you haven't visited, where there's a big boogeyman hiding. And that boogeyman is the topic of today's video.
Talk to
A
me.
Loud House fan comic so messed up that it led to the arrest of its creator.
Damn.
And as usual,
Whoa.
before diving into the comic, I gotta warn you about the disturbing topics I'm gonna mention.
Whoa!
If you're not new to the channel, you're probably familiar.
Whoa! What is Yandir? I've heard of this before, but I don't want to search it up on my laptop. Let me see. I've heard that name or that word, but Yandir meaning. Am I about to get boomed? Japanese term for character, often in anime, who appear genuinely loving it initially, but whose affection becomes obsessive. Whoa. I think there's a video called like Yandir Simulator. I think that's where I heard that before. Yo, you Japanese niggas just be doing shit, man. Y'all just be
with
doing
these
shit.
already, but if you are, just take a quick look at them and see if you're comfortable continuing.
Let's get it. I love this instrumental.
The comic, funnily enough, is just called The Loud Comic, and if you somehow stumbled upon it online, you do probably think it's just a normal fan-made
That nigga look like Flapjack, man. What is this?
House comic, even though we all know those don't exist. I wasn't able to find the original website where these were posted, but it was probably on Tumblr or DeviantArt, by the user Jump, who is also the guy who later got arrested. I was gonna give you a tour of his DeviantArt gallery since his Tumblr got nuked,
Nah, don't even show us. I know he a freak
actually, you
bull.
know what? Let's just skip to the comic. The comic is divided into 4 chapters, and summarized, it's basically about how obsessed Luen is with Lincoln, romantically, and how far she's willing to go to make him love her back.
Oh, nah. Yo, keep that bitch. Hey, I don't want nothing super possessive over me. Nah, I ask Cap. If she possessive, that's fine. But when she overly clingy, bro, I get the ick. Like, too clingy is bad.
I tell you right off the bat, she goes pretty far. Each chapter cover looks like a page taken straight from Luan's notebook. The first one features a sketch of Lincoln with a bunch of hearts and the caption, "I love my brother."
Oh, I wasn't even taking it into consideration. That's why that shit said incest. Okay. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Oh, hey. What am I watching? The Loud House, Nickelodeon. Oh, this is fan art. So I'm assuming this is a show on Nick, and niggas just check. Oh, we do gotta lock you niggas up. What's going on?
Also a little note saying,
"You cannot give your brother a Valentine's card, see me."
Which makes it pretty obvious that Luen wrote one of those Valentine letters you make in school, but some
Niggas
teacher
is
caught a glimpse of
nasty.
what she was doing and got extremely concerned and left a note basically saying, "Look, we need to talk about this." The first chapter starts in a really strange way. Ronnie Ann, one of Lincoln's romantic interests, wakes up after being unconscious and realizes she's tied to a chair. A voice from behind her
Nigga, imagine your sister stopping your motion like this. I ain't gonna cap. Someone would have to get dealt with the bad way. Why is sis stopping motion on some freak bullshit? Man, hell no.
goes,
"Ho, you're awake."
And that voice is
And
none
then she
other
started
than
talking like
Luann.
Jigsaw.
She's holding a baseball bat partially covered in Ronnie Ann's blood. They are in some kind of sewer, miles away from the nearest house. Luann
Jeez.
starts explaining that she's taking Ronnie Ann out because she's interfering with her plans to get close to Lincoln. And
Yuck,
Ronnie Ann's response
nigga.
to being kidnapped and about to get murdered is calling Luann unfunny and a joke. Which, I mean, if I got kidnapped, the last thing I would do is to rage bait my
Yeah, she
kidnapper that's
antagonizing
holding
her.
a
Hey,
baseball
that's what
bat.
I do though. I start trolling. Shit, if I die, I die. I'm already in this situation. I'm sorry as fuck. I'm a sorry ass nigga for even getting myself caught by this bitch. So at this point, I'll just accept my fate and start trolling. I'll do the same shit.
And to no surprise, Luann kills her. Very gruesome,
Ew!
I add. After that,
Hey,
Luann
these fan art niggas don't play. I'm seeing it.
and just goes home like nothing happened. She finds Lincoln crying in bed because he got a letter from Ronnie Ann saying she hates him. Plot twist, the letter wasn't from Ronnie Ann,
Lincoln
it was
Loud.
from Luann. She also sent another fake letter to Ronnie Ann pretending to be Lincoln, telling her to meet him in an abandoned warehouse.
Oh, that's how she learned these bitches in. So that means if Lincoln was on that, Lincoln could really link with all these hoes because they clearly linking with him. Do y'all hear the wordplay on Lincoln? Come on, man. Give me that. Give me something. Come on. I need something.
Which ultimately led to her death. But girl, that's on you. Who the f goes to an abandoned warehouse at night? That's some Scooby-Doo shit.
A bitch trying to get crushed by Lincoln. Lincoln, a bitch trying to get some Lincoln cock. Lincoln Park. She tried. I was trying to flip it. I was trying to see how I could flip it. Couldn't do it.
Luann
I was
tells
trying to. I
Lincoln a
couldn't do it.
bunch of shitty jokes, which makes him forget about everything and to fall asleep in her arms. Meanwhile, Lucy goes to the warehouse and finds Ronnie Ann's corpse with the baseball bat still in her mouth. Lucy
Ew.
didn't just stumble onto the crime scene, she knew exactly where to find it. And she knows who did it as well. She takes the bat,
Who is
cleans
Lucy?
it, and places it next to Lynn Lau Jr. while she's sleeping. Because
are
apparently the
these
bat
niggas?
belonged to Lynn. The next
Do
morning...
I need to watch the actual Nickelodeon show to be tapped in? Is this worth the watch? Is it good?
Lynn comes into the kitchen practicing some swings with the bat,
Like
which
all this bullshit aside, all fan art aside, is the actual show good? I would never watch this bullshit.
scares the living shit out of Luann, since it's literally evidence from the crime she committed last night. She asks Lynn where she got it, but Lynn just says that she woke up and the baseball bat was just there. Luann doesn't believe her, which starts a fight between the two of them, exactly as Lucy had planned, because now she can have some alone time with Lincoln. I don't like where this is going. She goes inside his room and asks him to listen to one of her poems. The poem she reads out loud is a metaphor to express her love for Lincoln, but he doesn't
I
understand.
damn near want to read that shit and see if is she really rapping in that shit. Like, is she really talking? No, I don't actually. I just lied. I don't want to know that. I don't even want to read it. I'm disgusted. What am I talking about?
Because he's a dumbass. So she just straight up says it out loud that she loves him
Dumbass.
and then goes for a little smoochie. And on the last page of this chapter, it's revealed that Luann has mounted a full-on CCTV system in Lincoln's room that let
Serious question. I mean, not serious question. Serious thought. How much prison time could we hit this nigga that made this with? Concerns. Like, how much prison time could we give, bro? Because not only is this incestuous, these are children. This is all in his brain. Like this shit didn't exist without him just thinking of this shit and putting it on paper. It didn't have to be a thing. He published this shit. He wanted to get this out to millions. I don't know, bro. We just got to do something about niggas like this. I don't like him walking the same earth as me. Just because I know if he could do this, if he could make fan fiction of this shit, he could think this shit in his real life. He could think this is nigga living out fantasies through this paper. But he probably moving devious in real life. Get him going, man.
her videotape him 24/7. The cover of the second chapter is yet another drawing from Luann's notebook. This time it features a drawing of Luann and Lincoln getting married, and once again it has a little note written down.
Luann, you have been told about these pictures in the past.
So this means two things. First, Luann's obsession with Lincoln has been going on for a long time now. And second, she is very bad at hiding it, since this is at least the second time a teacher has caught one of these
I'm right
pages.
here, nigga.
The second chapter starts where the first one left off, with Luann and Lynn fighting and Lincoln and Lucy doing
ew, bitch.
stuff?
Wait, hang on. So are they all a family? Like this is like 4 siblings? Because it's called the Loud House. I'm assuming all of them are siblings.
With Luann and Lynn fighting and Lincoln and Lucy doing
This shit nasty as fuck. And why they made him a Goomba?
Stuff? Aha, Lincoln, you are banging your sister. Lori, the older sister, stops the fight and tells Luann to go get ready because she has an appointment with her therapist.
There's
They go
5 of them?
upstairs to get ready, and the noise causes Lincoln and Lucy to stop doing the you-know-what.
Yo, gang. What did I stumble across? What am I doing with my time, bro? I got 2 hours before the Amazon shift. I have not hit the gym. I'm sitting here watching this bullshit. I fell off. Life.
Fear of getting caught. As Luann and Lori are about to leave for the appointment, Luann catches a glimpse of Lucy trying to sneak out of Lincoln's room, which doesn't make Luann happy. And considering what happened to the last person who made her angry, I don't think that's a good sign for Lucy. Luckily for Lucy though, Luann doesn't have time to deal with her right now because she has an appointment with her therapist. It's not her first therapy session. Matter of fact, by the look on her face, it seems she has been through a lot of them, and she definitely
This shit hilarious, bro. This nigga drew a psychiatrist therapist session in the comic, bitch. You need to go to that shit. Nigga that wrote this need to go to therapy. How dare you include therapy in this shit? You freak.
To another one. Lori tries to cheer Luann up by saying,
Remember, Luann, this is to help you.
But Luann whispers,
I think it's too late for that.
As soon as she enters the office, she puts on a mask, a fake smile, and an energetic happy tune, probably to deceive the therapist into thinking she has slowly been getting better
like
after all these meetings, even though we know that's not the case. The psychologist doesn't seem to fall for Luann's act. He knows Luann doesn't like the sessions, and he questions her about her weird behavior the last time they met.
I was quite concerned with how we left last time, Luann. You refused to engage. Would you like to talk about what happened?
Luann responds saying it was because she had seen an horror movie the night before the meeting, and that was the reason she was so quiet.
What is this? What is this? Why is this like this? Am I tripping?
Oh, it was an horror movie, Doc. I saw it the night before.
Or does it not look crazy?
It affected me more than I thought.
But what the doctor doesn't know is that the movie she mentioned is actually referring to a videotape she had recorded of Lincoln's room through her CCTV system. The comic shows us exactly what Luann had seen that night, and it was something really disturbing. The tape starts with Lincoln sleeping peacefully in his bed, but in the middle of the night, Lynn enters the room asking to sleep with Lincoln, using the excuse that Lucy was reading poems late at night. Lincoln agrees, but...
Am I... Hold on. This is a different sister than who was sleeping with... Hold on. One, hang on. Yo, what the fuck is going on in this... This is a different sister, right?
Then she takes off her clothes, lays next to him, and they start doing very disturbing acts.
So the whole house full of freak bulls?
Something about it. Her anger was so uncontrollable that she started bleeding from her mouth. But ultimately, she couldn't really do anything. The only thing she could do was watch.
Holy cuck, I gotta click off this shit. She's a cuck. This shit...
Meanwhile, Lucy and Lincoln are discussing some very important topics about their, peculiar...
So Lincoln the nastiest nigga in the whole operation, by the way. And his sister killed some hoes. If she not even as nasty as this nigga. This nigga... Oh, this is a nasty nigga.
Relationship. Like how they would hide it from other people and how their babies would look like. Would they have white hair? Would they be blonde? Would they be significantly deformed? Because the genetic code is literally the same? Who knows? Only time will tell. But the discussion is cut short as they start doing even more questionable activities.
I don't think I can finish this, y'all.
After many hours of sin and me bleaching my eyes, Lincoln and Lucy go downstairs to watch some cartoons. When suddenly...
No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can finish this. This is like... I feel weird watching this. I feel very weird watching this.
Someone knocks at the door. Lincoln opens it and it's the police.
They got you, nigga.
They found out about Lincoln's relationship with some of his sisters, and after months of compiling evidence, they are here to arrest him.
This is what I keep saying. This nigga keeps including shit like police and therapists. How do you not look inward and be like, wait, police might knock at my door? How do you not think that? How do you not see that as a possibility?
Joking. The cops are actually there because Lynn broke the neighbor's window with a baseball. They still have no idea about the atrocities happening inside that house. Sadly, Lynn pays for the window using Lincoln's money, which makes him crash out. But don't worry, Lincoln, she says she will pay you back later. Oh, so that's what she meant. Lincoln and Lynn get into a big discussion as Lincoln finally realizes that maybe dating not one but two of his sisters isn't such a great idea. Their discussion is interrupted by Lucy, and I might as well stop talking about the comic here because there are only a few pages left and they don't tell us that much. In case you're wondering, the comic isn't finished, and its future is kind of uncertain, mostly because of some mystery surrounding its creator. Since the comic's controversial release in 2016, its creator has taken a lot of breaks and hiatuses between page
break
releases.
Your life!
Over time, those breaks became significantly longer. To give you an idea, the first chapter had 44 pages and was released in mid-2016. The second chapter is harder to trace, but it was either released alongside the first one or a few months later in late 2016, and it had around 54 pages. Chapter 3 came out in early 2019 with only 13 pages, and Chapter 4 currently has 9 pages. Its development started sometime in 2022, but the publication of new pages has been extremely inconsistent, borderline uncertain. There are some somewhat recent tweets made by Jump Jump mentioning the comic, even one where he posted finished pages for pages 10 and 11 from the 4th chapter in early 2024. And he occasionally publishes comic strips with similar content from the Loud House, which may or may not indicate his continued interest in this type of content.
Hey man, I've heard enough, bro. All I'll say is there's two Americas. There is two, like there's a whole world that I don't even know exists. I want to continue to not know. Now, if y'all like the video and this shit bang, we'll start reacting to shit like this. But goddamn, I'm just trying shit and I'm not very happy with what I just tried. I'm not very happy with this watch. I gotta be honest with y'all. This shit making me feel queasy inside. But hey man, y'all make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Fuck with y'all in the next one.